Welcome to the Gary Null Show, a program designed to enhance mental, physical, and spiritual well-being through science and the wisdom of the ages. Let us take you on a journey of empowerment. Sit back, relax, and get ready to change your life for good. If you suffer from cancer, arthritis, multiple sclerosis, allergies, or any other form of immune dysfunction, this is the program for you. Gary Null's Supercharge Your Immune System is based on 25 years of clinical nutrition research and working with thousands of individuals who suffer from immune disease. Welcome to Gary Null's Supercharge Your Immune System.
What I'd like to do now is take you to some people's homes. Let's see what some people who had some major conditions have done to overcome those conditions. And by the way, some of those conditions we're told you cannot reverse, like herpes, and Epstein-Barr virus, and cytomegalovirus, and hepatitis B, and mycoplasma, and adult acne, and all chronic fatigue syndrome. We're told you got to live with this stuff. Live with it, of course, with a lot of medications. Well, we're going to meet someone next who overcame all those conditions. How? How'd she do it? We're going to go step by step through a day to show you what it's like to be her. And if she could do it, why couldn't you do it? We're at the home of Luann Panesi. Luann is a woman who, like so many women, have suffered from multiple immune challenges. The difference is that she has overcome her challenges. And we're here to see how did she do it. Hi, Luann.
Hi, Gary.
Luann, what are the conditions that you were suffering from?
Oh, I had herpes 1 and 2. I had hepatitis B. I had chronic adult acne. I had spider veins. I had chronic mycoplasma pneumonia. I'd get it 3 or 4 times a year. I had I suffered with candida, with yeast and fungus on my nails. I worked with a lot of antibiotics in the hospital. And I also had cystic ovaries and a very uncomfortable menstrual cycle.
I also read that you had fibrocystic breast condition?
Yes, I did.
And chronic fatigue syndrome?
Yes. I didn't even know I had chronic fatigue syndrome. I had been drinking so many cups of coffee and eating sugar that I didn't realize that I needed it because I suffered with chronic fatigue.
You were one of the heads of nursing at Long Island Jewish Hospital for
Yes.
18 years?
Yes.
What did you do in that position?
Well, it was a very high-stress position. I was always at meetings, or I was counseling nurses, or being with families who've just lost their loved ones, busy working on a budget, meeting with physicians, and it was a very high-stress, high-paced job.
So here's what we have. We have, like millions of other people in this country, a highly stressed, overworked individual who's told, live with your condition. After all, everyone else has it. Take the medicines. She's in medicine. 20 years as a top nurse. But herein is where this story changes. Luann Panesi today has none of those conditions. Those are all gone, right?
All reversed.
All reversed.
Yes.
No more herpes, hepatitis, adult acne, fibrocystic breast, chronic fatigue, fibroids, all gone.
All reversed.
Okay. That's good news. Luann, what do we have here?
What I've got here is a salad. This one bowl of salad will last me 2 whole days. And it's got everything in it that I need to build my immune system, to clean up free radicals, to give me lots of energy and excellent roughage and fiber for my body. So you have things like sprouts, and the sprouts are the most concentrated form of phytonutrients for us. It's loaded with antioxidants. We have tomatoes that are loaded with lycopene, and this is all organic stuff. You've got carrots, so you've got your carotenes in there. I've got beans and lentils and excellent sources of protein in here. A lot of protein in vegetables. I never even realized that until I started doing my reading. Underneath all this, I have a bed of mescaline lettuce. One of the things we learn that in regular biology is that the waste product of plant metabolism is oxygen, something that our body craves. Our bodies need oxygen to live.
In fact, reishi and shiitake mushrooms, other mushrooms, have anti-cancer properties. And in the Orient, there are over 5,000 studies on the use of mushrooms and herbs to help with disease and stimulate the immune system. We don't use mushrooms very often in our society. Also, you could put in some raw garlic in here and raw onions. That lowers your blood pressure. That lowers your cholesterol level. You could also look at the sprouts. Sprouts are nature's great cleaners. These sprouts have a lot of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the ultimate blood purifier and intestinal cleanser as well. The average American does not consume more than 1 or 2 servings of vegetables a day, and generally not organic. You need at least 5 servings of vegetables and 4 servings of fruit a day. That's 9 to 10 minimum. I think we need closer to 14. So she's already got her beans, complete protein. She's got at least 25 grams of fiber in this. And fiber helps prevent diverticulitis, colitis, spastic colon, all those different illnesses in the intestine from just being congested. The more congested you are in the intestine, the more polluted you are, the more disease is going to occur. So this cleanses, detoxifies, and rejuvenates. So a salad a day, and again, what she does is smart. She makes a salad and then she eats it by sections. And if you put lemon juice on a salad, it stays fresh. Keep it in the fridge. Also, by using flaxseed oil and olive oil, you're getting your heart the beneficial fats that it requires. The Mediterranean diet, meaning in Greece and Italy and Spain, all of those countries have longer lives than we do because they have an awful lot of high quality fat in the diet. So make sure you don't put those regular salad dressings, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, lemon juice, and cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper lowers blood pressure, kills parasites, kills bacteria, kills viruses, great for the immune system, and stimulates circulation. Basil, oil of oregano, those are also great for killing parasites. Rosemary stimulates the immune system. Now, Luann, you made a comment about we need oxygen. Do you know that cancer does not thrive in a high oxygen medium? Therefore, the more oxygen, quality oxygen we bring into our system, exercise does that, but also eating live foods does that, then we are less likely to develop cancer. Whereas if we don't exercise and we eat, processed foods, French fries, hamburgers, hot dogs, things that have no oxygen in them, then we are promoting cancer. So this is anti-cancer, immune-enhancing, cleansing, rejuvenating, and energizing.
And in addition to that, when you have a salad like this, you're making your body more alkaline. And cancer can't live in an alkaline environment. It likes an acid environment where you have a lot of sugar. I'm going to be able to balance my blood sugar with this salad and not have those sugar highs and lows. I'm going to feel full. I'm not going to be hungry, and it tastes delicious. These are some of the vitamins that I take every day. I take things like trimethylglycine, which keeps homocysteine levels down, protects my heart. I take magnesium, which prevents muscle fatigue. It's great for circulation, also for the heart. Evening primrose oil prevents inflammation after I work out, one of the essential fatty acids for the body. I take vitamin B6 and B12. Both of them are excellent for energy. They're wonderful fat burners, and they keep the nerve tissue nice and strong. I have a fat-soluble vitamin C, which absorbs very easily and stays in the body a long time. I have activated quercetin here, and the quercetin is what keeps the vitamin C activated and keeps it in my body longer. Plus, it helps to heal tissue very quickly. I have coenzyme Q10 and L-carnitine here to protect my heart and give me lots of energy and stamina. I have phosphatidylcholine and MSM. These are also very important for the immune system, for energy, for brain function. And all of these things I'm adding into my body to give the body what it needs to help me to even work at a higher efficiency. I encourage people to spend time with their pets, to play with them and to be with them. We don't play enough as a society, I believe. And I certainly didn't when I was working so hard at the hospital. I never found time to play and relax. When I'm with the birds, I'm always relaxed. And I have such fun with them. And they adore you. They adore me. The pets just adore you. They can't wait to see you when you get home. And that's very important. Love is one of the most important pieces of this whole protocol, this whole lifestyle. Self-love and being able to love something unconditionally like a pet. Right?
There is a positive sensation that is elicited when you have positive thoughts. It elicits better feelings, better moods, better immune responses. They've done a lot of research actually on humor in the field of psychoneuroimmunology, which is looking at how humor affects the immune system. And it's finding that people that have better coping mechanisms, that have more optimism, that use humor more often, actually are healthier.
If there's one thing I think all of us could agree upon is that we're very stressed. How do we deal with our stress? Unfortunately, more often than not in healthy ways. Some people sublimate by drinking, overeating, taking drugs, marijuana for a whole generation, gambling, shopping, complaining, whining, becoming chronically busy, being overly responsible. Unfortunately, nothing changes. The moment you come down off your shopping spree or your drinking binge or your overeating, the problem's still there. We can't always change the problems in our lives, and we can't change the circumstances all the time, but we can certainly be more constructive in how we choose to allow things to impact on us. One of the first things that is adversely affected when you're under stress is your immune system. Your immune system follows what you think. A positive thought, your immune system comes up. A negative thought, your immune system goes down. Positive excitement, up. Any kind of apprehension, depression, anxiety, it goes down. And just think of how many times in a day you're on that roller coaster. And more often than not, if you're working too hard, it's down. Overexhaustion, even from exercise, your immune system's down. And when your immune system's down, you're more susceptible to everything. Arthritis, heart disease, cancer, inflammatory processes, everything, colds, flu. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a journey of healing, a journey of wellness, but using natural and non-toxic means to de-stress.
Turn back to 12 o'clock, step out with your left foot.
Well, there's one way that we can get our chi back, our essential life force, and that is to practice an ancient art. It's an ancient art of meditation called Tai Chi. Tai Chi is performed by hundreds of millions of people all over the world every day. Not generally in the United States. It's something relatively new. But just like yoga was almost done by no one 20 years ago, now you have yoga centers all over this place. New York City, you have as many as 3,000 people a day just in Manhattan doing yoga, and it's spreading to the suburbs and to mid-America. Tai Chi hasn't gotten there yet, but it should. Let's take a look at this ancient form of self-empowerment and see if it's for you. You'll learn what it is, how it works, and watch it being done.
Tai Chi Chuan is an internal system that develops Qi through relaxation. What we try to do to achieve in Tai Chi Chuan is total body relaxation so the energy in the body can heal and give us increased energy flow to the body. The second most important thing about Tai Chi is that it's also a martial art. And the concept with it being internal is softness, and through softness we become extremely flexible, and we have an increased ability to be able to move our body. So all these things comprised together is generated around health and energy flow. Everybody take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale, and sink the body into the left leg, bringing the right arm up, holding the ball, and turning to the right. Lift the right toe, and turn or sink the body into the right foot. Open the body, step out with the left foot, straight ahead. Bring the left arm up into ward off left, and sink and relax into that left leg. Turn 90 degrees to the right, letting the toe pivot. Step out with the right foot. Bring the right arm up, and we're into ward off right, sinking into the right leg. Change the hands. Left arm comes across the body, and the right arm is in the vertical position. Sit back into the back leg. Now fold into the hip, bringing the left arm up to the ear. Now the right leg pulls you forward into press, bringing the left arm inside the right forearm. Sit back into the left leg, dropping the elbows and bringing the hands into the chest. Sink forward into the right, with the elbows sinking, palms facing 3 o'clock into push. Now we'll sit back into the left leg, lower the hands, and relax the shoulders. Completely relax the body. Turn back towards 12 o'clock, lifting the right toe. Now sink into the right foot. Bring the left foot back in line with the right.
We've all heard meditate. It'll relax you, help you deal with a lot of your problems, give you insight into issues that otherwise you may not be able to handle. What does it mean, meditate? Does it mean that we sit in a lotus position and think of nothing, focus on our navel? No. There are a lot of misconceptions about meditation, but when we do it right, it's an enormous boost to our immune system. It strengthens our overall metabolic process, it can calm us, and it can help us deal with our problems much easier. Let's see how meditation should be done.
Meditation has been used for centuries for the realization of the higher self. Yogis of the antiquity report that average rate of their breathing was 21,600 times a day, which is approximately 15 breaths per minute. We know that as we breathe deeper, our arteries open up, our mind relaxes, and our immune system strengthens. One of the most important techniques to reduce the rate of breathing is the use of sound, the mantra. We call them inner tuning sounds. And I teach my students how to vocalize those sounds, which in turn not only helps them breathe from their diaphragm, but it also brings them a great deal of mental calmness and pleasure and ecstasy. I'd like you to know the difference between chanting and singing. In singing, you breathe with your mouth. In chanting, you breathe with your nose. Ganapati, Ganapati, Ganapati Deva. In the yoga literature, it is mentioned that one of the highest mantras one can chant is mantra Om. Now, if we analyze the sound Om, it is made up of 3 different sounds, A, O, and M. the practice of these three sounds independently done create a fantastic atmosphere in the mind. And you will notice as you will follow Akar, it's called Akar, A-K-A-R, that how your energy starts to descend from your seventh chakra, from your head down slowly, relaxing every part of your body as deep as your toes. After chanting or meditation, gently rub your hands and wipe your face. You know, few practices within the matter of 10 minutes can put you in a state with such a oneness with yourself. And when you are one with yourself, you are one with your environment. You will respect your body as if though your body is a temple. And believe me, mankind created the temples outside simply to remind us that our body is the temple. And in the temple, there is a sanctuary. Everybody has a sanctuary in their temple of the body. These sounds, as you might have noticed, they relax practically everybody. What in fact happened, that their rate of breathing, whatever it may have been, whether it was 20 breaths per minute, 18 breaths per minute, or 16 breaths per minute, after doing some sounds for a few minutes, it dropped, and it dropped dramatically. Average rate of breathing is 20 to 25 breaths. When it drops to 10 or 8 breaths per minute, obviously people start to breathe with their diaphragm, which means they're much more relaxed. Their body is completely relaxed, their mind is calm. When this happens on the regular basis, your immune system becomes stronger and stronger. And therefore, these practices should become part of everyday life. Thank you.
We can't change the world, but we can change how the world impacts upon us. And by realizing that we do have a capacity for more peace of mind, our immune system comes up, our serenity increases, our sense of joy in the moment is enhanced. So why don't we go on that journey of healing now with some yoga? You want to do some yoga?
The development of perception is really what the yoga practices are about.
The way is finding originally who we are, to be sincerely you.
Yoga is who you are. Yoga is the natural state. We create a capacity inside of our bodies to cause the state of yoga. Yoga practice is a way to strip away confusion.
It's grace. It's a pure gift. You can't go and get it because it's right here. It's in the present moment.
So we're using various body dynamics, and they stretch the muscles, they relax the lungs, they allow for deep inhalation, they allow you to focus upon your breathing and how you feel. And by repetitive motions, slowly, rhythmically, as a meditation exercise, they are tightening, relaxing, de-stressing. So what have we learned during our journey? We've learned that for the average person, The normal American diet depresses the immune system. The way we deal with stress through gambling, drinking, drugs, alcohol, whining, moaning, complaining, blaming, chronically working, all that depresses the immune system. Overdoing things depresses the immune system. In a toxic environment, pesticides, herbicides, caffeine depress the immune system. Well, for the average person, when you add up meat, sugar, dairy, caffeine, wheat, and all the other things they take in, that's probably 90% of what they consume. So it requires a radical shift, turning away from those, pushing those out of your life, cleansing and detoxifying, letting your body rejuvenate. When you rejuvenate by taking in fresh fruits and vegetables, when you flood the body with chlorophyll, nature's ultimate healer, and you're getting that in your fruits and vegetables and juices, when you take the right antioxidants, the antioxidants like N-acetylcysteine and vitamin C, glutathione and quercetin and lycopene and green tea, all of those trap the free radicals and help us. When you take the time to de-stress, whether you use yoga, meditation, journal writing, prayer, hypnosis, exercise, whatever you choose to do, it turns off the stress hormones, and that allows the healing hormones. It's not hard to get your health back. There's no miracle to this, but it does take a commitment. And I hope that this insight, these informations, have provided you with the tools to start your journey towards wellness. I'm Gary Null. Thank you very much for watching.